We all want sexier hair, right? We want the secret to getting bounce, lift, shine. So please welcome the wedding coordinator for Maiden Lane Salon in San Francisco, super stylist, Berlin. Hey, Berlin.
How are you? Thank you for having me. It's great to be here.
Busy.
I have been so busy.
Now, can everybody have this bouncy, flowy, shiny hair that we see in commercials?
Everybody can.
Really?
And everybody wants to feel sexy.
Yeah.
And no matter how big you are, how small you are, how old you are, young you are, you know, women want to feel sexy about their hair.
Right.
And so that's what we did today. We took 4 women out of my clientele, just everyday people like our viewers, and brought them in here, and we redid them and made them over.
Okay, so these are, we don't need any special products or dryers or anything. This is stuff we already have at home we could use?
Everything is stuff that you have at home, but there's some secret weapons at home that we're not using.
Oh,
The first one that I want to share is this, that everybody throws away when they buy their blow dryer.
Who needs that?
It's the concentrator that goes on here.
Right.
And what it does is it concentrates the airflow so that you get a better shot with the air to go directly where you want it to go. But it also keeps a distance from your hair so you don't burn it and you don't dry it out as much. So I say take it out of the garbage, put it on, and it's a secret weapon.
Okay, I never use that. Thanks, Berlin. Okay, so let's take a look at some of the ladies you have made over, right? Let's take a look at Lois first. This is Lois. Tell us about her hair.
Lois, her hair, you know, she gets it colored, it can be dry, it does retain water. What's really important with the blow dry is really getting the water out with the towel. Towel dry your hair really well, get a lot of the water out, do the blow dry from the roots to the end, shut that cuticle down, and then right before it's dry, take your styling tool out, your brush, and start to finish it. A lot of people try to finish their hair from wet to dry. It takes too long, they stop, they don't finish it, and it looks frizzy.
Let's take a look at Lois now. You just did her hair just a couple hours ago. Lois! Wow, it does her body!
This is Lois now.
Hey, Lois. What do you think of you? What do you think of your hair?
I love it, and so will my husband.
Oh, and so will your husband. Now, how did you get it this bounce?
It's just, again, you want to start from the root and you want to blow out, and then right before it's dry is when you take your round brush and start to lift the hair out, get some root lift. You want to choose 2 products. We have all these products in our bathroom, collecting products. We're really great at that. Choose 2 products. Either choose a styling cream with a root lift or a hairspray, but don't overproduct the hair so you can get some bounce and not too much weight on the hair.
Okay, the root lift just goes at the root,
and then
you blow it out from there.
And then you blow it out from there, absolutely.
Okay. So sometimes I feel like some products weigh your hair down. Is that true?
Some do, and we're taught, you know, the thing about going to the salon is how many times you go and then you come out and it never looks the same because you're not taught how to finish the hair. So a lot of times when you put the product in your hand, you just put it all over. You really want to direct the product. It's like building a house. You start at the foundation and you work your way up.
Okay, well,
Same
Lois,
thing with
you
hair.
look wonderful. Doesn't she look great? Yeah. Good job. Thanks, Lois. Stay right there because we want to look at our next model, Christina. Tell us about Christina.
Christina, she's a color client of mine, and she, you know, we wanted to use hot rollers on her hair. That's something that everybody has in there, you know, from the 80s. They tucked them away. But how can you use hot rollers so it doesn't look like pageant hair, but it looks like sexy hair?
Okay, are we gonna find out?
that's what we want to do, and we're going to find out.
Okay, so Christina, oh my goodness, come on down. Wow. Now, tell us.
I was going to say, one of the tricks with hot rollers is usually you put them in horizontally. Today we put them in vertically. Because we want that tousled kind of Oscar, you know, this is sort of like 2 years ago Drew Barrymore wore her hair like this to the Oscars and she kind of got slammed for it because it was ahead of her time. But that's how trend has started.
So you roll them in sideways?
You roll them inside in this way, and you alternate from big rollers to small rollers. And then you give it a quick shot of spray before you set it, and that gives you hairspray. It gives you a nice set, but the thing is when you take them out, don't brush your hair. Use your fingers, just finger it, and you can. And then we left the hairline out so that it wasn't too curly. And again, there's a difference between sexy and pageant-y, and this is sexy.
Yeah, it is sexy. Christina, how do you feel?
Love it.
Love it. Do you use hot rollers?
I actually haven't very much, but now I think I will.
Yeah. And now, she has shorter hair. I always thought you had to have long hair to use rollers.
You know, this is about making short hair sexy. The way you make short hair sexy, I mean, you can use some pins and some accessories, but you want to have movable hair. You want to have touchable hair. You know, even if it's really, really short, you know, keep it soft, keep it touchable. Use a styling cream versus a gel so it's not too spiky, not too stiff and hard. A lot of times with my clients, when they like really short hair, I leave a little floppiness in the front, just so there's movement, movability, because movability is sexy.
Yeah, it looks great. It looks soft. It is soft. It is. Fullness.
And you know, it's also confidence. Confidence in your hair, confidence in what you're wearing, because confidence is sexy.
Well, Christina, you got confident hair. And you look very confident. You look gorgeous. How does she look? You guys like it? That works. I love the hot rollers.
Yeah, it's great.
Thank you so much. Stay right there because we're going to take a look at Rebecca now. Tell us about Rebecca's hair.
So Rebecca's hair is, we wanted to take the old, she just had like a ponytail, and it's like, how can you make a ponytail into a style? And so, you know, looking at her hair, also keeping the color fresh. You know, a lot of times in the times where things are budgeted, you know, people are going longer between color. Work it out with your stylist. I know as a stylist, I'd rather have somebody come in and do the hairline, keep their color fresh, because it's going to keep your client confident.
Okay.
I keep going back to confidence because confidence is sexy. And when you don't feel good about your hair and you don't feel confident about your hair, you don't feel good throughout the day.
Okay, should we take a look at Rebecca
Sure.
now? Rebecca, this is sleek. Wow, oh my gosh, let's show this off. Let's turn this
This is what I call,
How do you do that?
this is called the pomp and pony.
Yeah.
And I actually, you know, saw the girls running around at my bank with it, where I do my banking, and I decided to coin it and just exaggerate it a little bit. You could wear this to a wedding, you could wear it to a garden party. It's great with a formal dress, and it's just taking the simple low ponytail, bringing it up to the crown, adding a little height. What I like to do is I like to go from the eyebrow to the here, causing a triangle, and that's where we put our pomp.
How do you get that oomph?
You
Is
just
there
do a
something
little
hidden in
back
there?
combing, and then the key is just to take your brush and softly go over the front of the hair and comb it over, add a little clip, put your pony here, leave a piece of hair out so you can wrap it around the ponytail so you don't see the clip, and you're ready to go.
Oh my gosh, how does this make you feel?
Oh, it feels wonderful. I love the 21st century retro look to the ponytail and the pomp in the front.
It looks very sleek. I just saw Kim Kardashian wear this style last night.
Absolutely, and everybody wants to know how to do it, and it's real simple.
Yeah.
Eyebrow to the center here, that's the section that you pull into a triangle, bring it up, clip it, and a high ponytail.
Oh, Rebecca, sorry, I called you Christina. Thank you so much, Rebecca. Stay right there because we're going to take a look at Elizabeth now before. Here's Elizabeth.
Okay, you go.
Tell us about her hair.
Well, Elizabeth, she goes from daytime to nighttime a lot. She's a businesswoman during the day, and she really likes to be able to go into the office, but she has a lot of commitments after work where she doesn't necessarily get to go home. So we really wanted to give her a transition from daytime. This is another hot roller secret. We used hot rollers on her hair before we gave her daytime, pulled it up, and then when we see her after,
Let's take a look.
let's take a look.
Elizabeth, oh my goodness. Woo! You worked it, girl. I love it. Oh my goodness.
And she's ready for nighttime.
You.
She's ready for nighttime. What the secret with this is we did the roller set before we put it up into the French twist. And we did the same technique with the roller set, but we put it up and then putting it in a little light French twist, and we just used a chopstick in the back.
My hair won't go up in one chopstick.
Well,
I might need two chopsticks.
You could use two chopsticks. You just take a lift, you twist it a little bit, and you work the chopstick in. I mean, you just practice a little bit. I've been doing it for 24 years, so I have a little practice. But the key is to set the hair before you do it, so when you take it out at the end of the day, you take off your blazer, you're ready for any party.
So how long do you have to leave the rollers in to make sure they last
That's a
for
great
hours?
question. You want to leave them in so that they get the hair warm, but the idea is that it's got to cool down so that the set stays. So at least 10 to 20 minutes
in the hot rollers.
Spray it. Spray it, put them in, each section spray, put them in, and then once you put them in, again, don't brush it out, just use your hands, whip it up in a little twist, stick your chopstick in, go to work, put your blazer on, and at the end of the day, take it all off, let your hair down, and somebody's going to love you.
Gorgeous. Thank you so much. Doesn't she look fantastic? That's great. And we want to give a shout out to the crew.
Absolutely.
You guys are amazing. Look at the crew. Oh my gosh, they're so cute.
We did all of this in an hour and a half today.
All four ladies?
All four ladies, and I definitely could not have done it without my super stylist team from the Maiden Lane Salon, Tegan and Robin, so I'd like to say thank you.
They're so great.
They're hot.
Well, Berlin, thank you so much for Maiden Lane Super Stylist, Berlin. That is so amazing. Now I have some ideas.
You do, and
I can bring out those hot rollers. They've been sitting there for like 20 years.
Bring them out.
Thanks, Berlin.
Everything old is new again.
Nice to see you.
Thank you.
Nice to see you. Well, we have a way for you to